Hey guys, GamerGeek here and welcome to this video, and today I want to talk about something that I had already made a video about, but I was in a bit of a bad mood at the time and I kind of focused all the attention onto one company and kind of said it was, in a way, it was their fault. In terms, it really isn't, so I want to explain more about it in a sec, but I was talking about the way YouTube is changing lately and the trends, and that all these new networks are popping up, but also the bigger networks that we've seen for a while are suddenly dropping their entry level requirements to get into the network, to be partnered, their requirements in general. Everyone's dropping it, and with all these other small networks, it seems that partnership these days isn't an achievement like it used to be a couple of years ago. You know, I've been around YouTube somewhere or another since 2008 at least, and I've seen it grow and change, and you know, at parts I don't like where YouTube is going at the minute. In other terms, the community's great, it's stronger than ever, I'm loving that. But this whole everyone being partnered thing, I don't think I agree with, because, you know, you see all these smaller channels. I've seen a channel with about 300 subscribers get a Machinima partnership, and I'm like, this isn't right, this shouldn't be happening. You know, it's great that, you know, you can have all these extra tools and stuff like that, but you know, at 300 subscribers, the guy himself said he didn't feel like an achievement, didn't feel like he got anywhere, he just feel like it was given to him, and, you know, that's the kind of sense of feeling that goes around with all these smaller channels. Some of them, you know, just go on about the positive things, but generally, you know, it used to be a real achievement. You know, you used to aim, you know, oh, you know, when I get that Machinima partnership, that would be amazing. It meant that I've actually got somewhere with my channel in a sense, and that, you know, reaching those, you know, 1,500 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, you know, that was a real achievement, and you got something in return for that. But now it just seems to be handed out really easily. You don't have to put a lot of effort in, and you can get a partnership. All right, you know, the networks do look at how many videos you upload, how regularly, and the quality and things like that. But, you know, if you've only been doing it for, you know, it's possible to get to, you know, 200-300 subscribers in a matter of months. It depends how good you are, of course, and how good your content is. And, you know, you can get partners straight away. You know, I still think it's not a good thing, but there we go. That's the trend at the minute, and I just don't feel I agree with it. It just gives less a sense of achievement. That you know, I had this goal, you know, that in my mind, that, you know, I for this Machinima partnership, let's say, that, you know, I would kind of tick off in my mind that I'd reached a milestone when that happened. You know, I wouldn't stop at that, of course. I want to grow my channel further and further, but it was a goal for me, and it'd be something it would be a point of reference where I'd go, yeah, I've achieved something, and I just feel that's not the same anymore, and it's disappointing, and I don't feel it's right. You know, there are some smaller networks, there are some newer networks, you know, RPM, for instance, made by Maker Studios. The guy is their own game station, in case you don't know. The game station, by the way, not the shop game station, let's get that clear. Okay, so RPM was built from the ground up to help the smaller YouTubers. I can understand that a little more, because their whole point is to bring on the smaller YouTubers and promote them and get them bigger, and their plan probably is that they're happy with the network in general and stay with them, and they generally get more money out of them, you know, because that's what network's point is, to get money from content creators. So, you know, as they get bigger, they get more money and everyone's happy. You know, but Machinima have never really had to do that. They've always been the bigger network, and, you know, you've been big enough to earn a decent amount of money for them as you get bigger. So if they take on these smaller YouTubers, they're actually giving them less money, because Machinima have got to make money themselves. They can't put the same CPM and, you know, intend to get the same amount of money. It doesn't work like that. So they're changing the way they operate, and they're trying to incorporate it, but I still think that, you know, as a starting network, Machinima may not be the best for you, especially if you're hearing from some Machinima partners. They're saying that it hasn't really changed the growth of their channel at all. It stayed about the same as it did before. You know, so maybe if you are looking at Machinima partnership, maybe look at other partners as well that may help you growing it bigger. You know, I'm not saying this, you know, go RPM. There's other great networks out there as well. You've got TGN is a new upcoming network, which seems to be doing quite well for itself. And Fullscreen maybe as well. Just have a look at some of these other networks. You know, maybe don't just dive straight for Machinima if you are looking for a partnership, because they may not be the best network for you. There may be other networks to suit you. Always look at the options. Don't just look for the big guys and expect them to be the best, you know. They are good as a network. I love Machinima. You know, as I said, my goal was always to be with them as a network. So, you know, it's up to you at the end of the day. But there's my thoughts. There's my 2 cents on it. And you can make your own decision from that and what you think. But just generally, the point is, I feel that the partnerships are too easy these days, and they should be, you know. And I remember Syndicate about 5 months ago pretty much saying the same thing, that too many people are partnered these days. you know, because he remembers, you know, the good old days, maybe as they would say it, you know, the younger days of YouTube where, you know, partnerships were rare, and, you know, if you got one, you're like, well, oh my god, I've got a partnership. But there we go, I'm going on a bit now, a bit of rambling, but oh well, I just want to get my points across. But thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know your opinions down in the comments below. I always like to get your opinions involved as well, because your opinion is just as important as mine. It's not one-sided here. I like to have a discussion with you guys, so leave it down below. Like the video if you did find it interesting in any way possible. Subscribe for more stuff, and I will see you very, very soon. Oh yeah, links in the description to some merchandise I have. If you do want to buy them, look at them if you haven't seen them yet. They're quite cool if you want to go and click on them. I don't earn any money off them, so literally the company that creates them are the company that's going to be benefiting from it. But it's just cool to share some t-shirts. If you like them, buy them. If not, I don't care. But thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you very, very soon. Drink tea and game on.